Hey guys, welcome to the Robin's Nest. Today we are going to take some parts off of this car behind me. This is a 1950 Studebaker Commander. I was under the assumption for the longest time that it was a Champion, but it's not. It's a Commander. So I'm going to start taking some parts off the engine. As you can see, there's no body work around the front, so we can just jump right in there and none of all the tedious stuff is out of the way. Let me say that. So today we're going to start with valve covers and kind of go from there and see what we can knock out before we get rained on. Hey, we're in the south. Every time you turn around it's raining. It's summertime. Making up for last year. So let's get to it. Well, as you can see, there's not a lot. There shouldn't be a lot that goes into this. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts right there. So I've already sprayed them down with WD penetrating oil, and so they should come right off. They've been sitting here soaking for a few minutes. So, but I have learned one thing when it comes to jobs like this that should be easy. They never are. So let's see. And also, we're in Alabama. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Alabama that's watching this, but in the summer like this, we have snakes and spiders everywhere. So I'm fully expecting to get attacked by one or the other while we're doing this. This car has been sitting off in the bushes for a while, so I want to start tearing this engine down and doing something with it, rather than just letting it sit out here in the rain and rust to nothing. Start knocking it out. And I don't know what the inside of this engine looks like. I mean, you can kind of tell this car has been sitting for, shoot, as long as I've been alive without running. I'm 35, so it's been a while. Let's see what we got here. And be honest, it's coming off a lot easier than I thought it would. The nuts are, anyways. Two down. Some of these basically are just hand tied, which is interesting. Man, I was expecting there to be a lot more that went into that. Shoot. That WD-40, excuse me, maybe that penetrating oil worked wonders. Now let's see. Shouldn't be anything keeping her on, I would imagine. Look at all that crud. Been sitting for years. Plug wires off. Get those out of the way. Well, when a part's been sitting here in the same spot for the better part of 30 years, exposed to the elements, obviously ain't gonna want to come off. So you have to persuade it to. Aha! Yes, sir. Cooking with gas now. Wow. The thermostat housing is here. It's where it's supposed to be anyways. It's gone, so foreign agents such as rain just go straight down into the engine, so. Wow. Woo! Yeah. That's rough, I'd say. Wow. Look at that. She is, man. One down, one to go. Look at that engine. That is... that's awful. I'm surprised, honestly, the valve cover, it's got residual rust from the engine. I'm surprised it doesn't have any. I'm surprised the valve cover doesn't have any worse rust on it. It's just spillover from inside this end. God almighty. What do you think? Let's just throw some fresh oil in there and fire her up. I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So that just disintegrated. Wow, I'm staggered, to be honest. Blown away. All right, now that one's done, let's move over to the other side and knock that one out. All right, we are on to number 2. Same deal, sprayed penetrating oil on all 4 of them. A nice little spider. Take the plugs, it's a battery terminal. Take the plug wires off, just like we did on the other side. If I can do this without getting attacked. Yay. I don't know if I've made it obvious or not, but I hate spiders, so there's that. All right. Now we are cooking. Go ahead and take these off. Not as easy as the other side was. Let's just pretend like that didn't happen. Ugh. Flipping spiders. Alright. Jesus. Feel like it's ever gonna stop. Oh, of course. Turning the whole thing out with it. Why wouldn't it? I'd imagine that would still come loose. It just brought the whole thing out with it. Grasshopper. Alright, now the fun part. Get these plug wires loose. Oh, this one's going to come a lot easier than the other side, looks like. God. Just as bad as the other side, though. Hey, hey, hey. Whoa. Yep. Here it is. Nice and brown. Rust, caked up oil. Oil's probably 50 years old. Not good. Not good. I tell you though, it honestly, this could be reworked and straightened out. It's not as bad as what I thought it was from eyeballing the other side. I mean, yeah, it's bad, but it's not completely useless bad. So there it is, inside of the engine of a 1950 Studebaker Commander V8. You know, upon reflection, it's not as bad. Like I was saying a second ago, it's not as bad as what I thought it would be. But I wanted to get in here and start taking some stuff off of it and see what we're working with, and because eventually the plan is to cut the body off of this car and do something with the body and the chassis and the engine. I'm not sure yet what we're going to do with them, but that is the plan moving forward. So now I know what it looks like. We got a good starting point, and well, I say a good starting point. We know that the engine needs a lot of work, which I knew that getting into it, but not a big deal. But yeah, I guess it needs to be covered up now. So we'll get to that. Thanks for watching. We'll come back out here later and do some more digging into it and see what other fun stuff we uncover. So fun story too. I've told this before, but honestly, up until about 2 weeks ago, I thought this car was a champion, Studebaker champion. Made a video about it, and some people rightfully pointed out that no, the champion apparently didn't have V8 in it, and the Commander did. Well, I was out here digging in the trunk the other day and found the badges for it, and one was Studebaker, one was Commander, so it's a Commander. Learn something new every day. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Like I said, we'll get back out here and dig into it some more later on.